Okay, so to find the inverse, we have to go ahead and switch the x and y. And remember, f of x is the same thing as essentially y. So to find the inverse, we're going to switch the x and the y. And now we have to solve for y, so we need to get this y by itself. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to subtract 2. We can't subtract 2 from x, so we just bring it down. And then our very last step to get this y by itself here is we're going to divide by 3. And we have to divide everything by 3. So we can write our answers as x minus 2 over 3, or we could separate it as x over 3 minus 2 over 3. And if this was something like 6 over 3, we could have wrote it as 2. But since 3 can't go into 2, we can just leave it like this. So our final answer, the inverse of x, is equal to x minus 2 over 3. Or this. Alright, number 7, so we're going to go ahead and switch the x and the y. We want to get this by itself. So first thing we're going to do is get rid of this exponent here. So we're going to cube root both sides because mathematically those cancel out. Can't cube root just x, so we just leave it there. And to get this y by itself, we're going to go ahead and add 1 to both sides. Can't add 1 to a variable term here, so we're just going to bring it down. And now to get this y by itself, anytime we want to get rid of a number directly in front of it, we're going to go ahead and divide. So the inverse function is equal to the cube root of x plus 1 over 2. Or you can write your answer as the cube root of x over 2 plus 1/2. So we could write this 2 with both of these. Alright, example 8 here, so we're going to go ahead and switch the x and the y. And our goal is to get the y by itself. So first thing we're going to do is I see a fraction. We learned in chapter 7 how to get rid of fractions from an equation. We're going to multiply both sides by the common denominator, which is 2. So that's going to make these cancel here. And then 2 times x is 2x. And to get this y by itself, we're going to go ahead and subtract 18. Can't subtract 18 from 2x, so we just bring it down. And the very last step, whenever we have a number right in front of the y, at the very end we are allowed to divide. So we get that the inverse function is equal to 2x minus 18 over 7, or you could write it as 2x over 7 minus 18 sevenths.